Hello everyone, it's Nightwood here on Rayman Legends, and I should be getting a diamond cup from yesterday. So, of course, we're going to play the daily challenges. There we have it! I got a diamond cup in yesterday's daily extreme. Very nice to get one of those. Alright, so first up for tonight, it is a dojo, and we're looking to collect 200 as fast as we can. It's 23 seconds, or 23.89 really for the gold. Should call it 24 seconds really for the gold. I don't actually even remember what the diamond is, but given that I'm going to be up against lots of people playing with two controllers, as it's a regular challenge, I think it's very unlikely I'll get the diamond. Oh, really? So, as always, we've got two challenges to do. We've got a regular challenge, which is what we're doing right now, and then we got the daily extreme challenge after this. Okay, so I think that was a gold cup. Yeah, okay, that's a turbo rank. Alright, we'll give that a few more goes. Just get a slightly more sensible run than that. Just try and get a clean run. Okay, I should do a downward dash on that screen. But obviously I'd forgotten it was coming. Okay, 1844, pretty good actually. I think I could get that under 18. Oh, really, Kamika? I mean, we could set the bar very low and just try to beat Kamika. Okay, one more go, because I did slightly mess up one of the screens. Ah! It was that one. So if you can do it's a downward dash. So you have to well either point to like where if we do it in measurement of the clock. I don't think that was great, but it was better than what I did. You'd have to point the left stick down to about 4 or 5 o'clock, or if you don't want to do that, you can just press down and right on the directional buttons. Whichever is easier for you. 1809. Okay, well I said I'd get under 18 seconds, which I very nearly did. Alright, well the diamond is about 4 seconds away, so I think that's close enough to... Yeah, I mean, I'm sure I could get under 18 seconds on that, but definitely not 13.5 seconds playing with only one controller. So, I think we'll stick with that for now. It was good enough. Got a secure gold. So moving on to the extreme challenge. It is a never-ending pit, and we're looking to just go as far as we can. It's 883 for the gold, or about 2.6 kilometers for the diamond, but considering that we're probably not even halfway through the challenge, or the daily challenge, I think it was about 11 or something hours, maybe 11 and a half since they reset. I didn't even look. There is still quite a lot of time for the minimum requirement for a diamond to change overnight, so it is possible that we'll have to go considerably further than that to actually secure a diamond cup. Like over 3,000, I would say, is what we'll need to actually make it a secure diamond cup. If we get 2.5, 2.6, that's kind of more of a might stay diamond overnight, might turn into a gold. Like, that's a might get a diamond cup, it's not a will get a diamond cup. Whereas above 3 kilometers, I would say that the odds increase significantly in my favour, if of course I get that far without doing anything silly, because I seem to remember that last time we had this type of challenge I did absolutely terribly. I made a silly mistake after about 1.1 kilometers, but that night I wanted to wrap up the session very quickly, so I just left it at the bare minimum of gold, and then left it at that, really. So I think it's very important that to try not to kick too close to the spikes, because it can sometimes cause the kick to last longer than you want it to, and it looks like right there where the spikes got really tight was where the gold cup was. Okay, so we've now got a gold cup, and we're about 100 meters ahead of the gold cup requirement, so I'm fairly sure that I'm not going to get a silver at least. Well, of course I'm not going to get a silver. So yeah, I think now I'm in, well, definitely in certain gold territory. See how far we can go. Probably shouldn't have kicked there because I was so close to the spikes, and that had potential to go horribly wrong. Luckily, it seemed okay. Just fall through here. If you go through it quickly, you will manage to go through before the ghosts can really spawn, and the result is that there won't be many ghosts, which is always nice. Oh, you muppet! I just completely misanticipated that there would be a bumper there. Oh, that was... All I had to do, I think... Well, I've got two choices there, really. I can either hit the bumper, but if I do that, it's important I do it in the opposite direction of the bumper. I thought something else was coming. That was very, very silly. Or I can just avoid the bumper, which I think actually is what most players tend to do. Although I normally do it the other way. I normally try and hit the bumper. Right, I'm going to give that another go. Because I definitely think... I mean, that was a silly death. I don't know what happened. I think I just got carried away. Right, but now I know it's coming. If I can get there, we're not going to make that same mistake again. So we're going to try again now, and I'm going to try and get past that. I'm not in quite as much of a rush today as I was last time we had this challenge, so we can try this again. The other thing is, while I'm playing this, I will just tell you now, unfortunately the weather forecast for next week is disgusting. There's another, like, plus 30-degree heat wave coming up, so maybe I will be conserving my energy a bit by maybe not going quite as hard on the challenges as I might otherwise. I mean, some days I feel like grinding the challenges, and some days I really don't. But I'll still try and record every day, or most days at least. Oh, you absolute potato head! One more go. Absolutely nonsensical. That was absolute rubbish. Oh, that was close. I'm surprised that wasn't fatal. That was close as well. Okay, so right. That's more like it. Right there is where I made a silly mistake last time, but that was much better. If we drop through this, we can kind of avoid the part where it gets really tight. Ugh. Probably was a bit daring there, a bit risky. Okay, let's just fall through this, because the quicker I go through it, the less ghosts there will be, because they'll have less time to spawn. That's more like it. Okay, we got through that. That was actually a little bit tricky, that sequence. Ooh, that's tight. Okay, let's see what we can do. Alright, 2 kilometers. We have managed to get 2 kilometers. Okay, well we've got a decent score, at least. Obviously we're still definitely not in diamond territory yet, but I think with 2 kilometers is still like almost certainly gold. Ooh, that was close. I thought I'd messed that up. I'm sure it's probably easier to avoid the bumper rather than go for them. But I have my way of playing. Okay, we're probably at the point now where there's a glimmer of a chance that I might get a Diamond Cup around this point. Okay, the odds are increasing from now. So I think right there might actually have been where the Diamond Cup was. Okay, so we are now firmly in potential Diamond Cup territory. Just go a little bit further just to turn that into a more likely Diamond Cup. Try and go 3 kilometers. Try and make it to that point. All right, 3 kilometers. There we go. Good. Okay, it's a little bit close there, but I think it was all right. Right, I'm going to speed things up a little bit from here, just because I think the Diamond Cup is now looking like quite likely. It's looking less and less likely that we're going to lose it at this point. So just go a little bit faster and let fate decide what happens. Actually, if you go faster, again, so just there, because I was going fast, the ghosts didn't have time to spawn, and so there weren't very many of them, and they weren't really an obstacle, which actually made it easier. Again, so that is very instructive there. What I just did is, because I was going fast, there weren't many ghosts. Oh, you absolute Wally. Well, fate decided that that was what was going to happen, but yeah, very silly way to die. But regardless of that, that is a pretty safe diamond. I'm 13 ranks above it. It's not likely to disappear overnight. It still could if I'm unlucky, but it's a good score. I'm happy with that. So yeah, hopefully another Diamond Cup then tomorrow. 3.5 kilometers. Yeah, I'm happy with that. So on that note, that is both challenges done for today. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you all again tomorrow.